Namaste again. And welcome to our wonderful program of Inner Peace to Global Peace, 21 days series, The Blissful Journey and Meditation. I am founder of Path to Anandam. I'm SatyaKalra, founder of Path to Anandam, the path to blissful living, where I can help you to create the same bliss in your life, which will affect and bring us more success in your life in the form of abundance, more peace, more love, more harmony in your life, more health and wealth. So welcome again. And thank you very much for joining me for this journey. As I said, I'm your host for the program. And I have been coaching and transforming many people's life, more than thousands of lives, for more than 40,000 years, living in United States as well. So I'm so glad that together here, we are going to work on creating more bliss and more peace in our life, and especially the treasure in you. You know, you are the treasure yourself. The treasure is hidden in you. That Anandam is hidden in you. So today is our 6th day for this beautiful journey through meditation and tips. So thank you very much for joining again. And please share this information with your friends right now, so we can have a bigger party, bigger creation of these positive energies, so we can make the difference, not just in your life, not just in my life, but in your children's life, in your family life, and in the whole universe. So let's march on this beautiful journey. And I also have a good news here. As you can see, my dear friend, Karen Palmer, she's with us, where yesterday we had a little bit glitch, but now welcome to Karen Palmer. And let me read you a little bio for her. She is not just my dear friend and my guest, but she's a mindful media mom on all special media, and the queen of global kindness. She's a mom on a mission, combining ancient wisdom, modern science, and technology to help raise the level of joy, love, kindness, and peace on earth. She uses mantras, music, and meditation to help our world. She will be singing the song which she wrote, We Are One Song. So we will be, along with her singing, we are going to have a joint session today because many questions came to us. So thank you very much, Karen, and welcome to our group.
Namaste. Namaste, and thank you so much. I'm so grateful to be here with all of you. This is so amazing. I love Satya. We have been great friends, and we both knew that we were very divinely guided to one another to bring this beautiful, beautiful message of hope and unity and love to the masses. And luckily, we've been able to accomplish that with all this amazing technology. So thank you so much for being here. I was really fascinated with Satya and how she expresses the ancient wisdom in these modern times in a very easy and digestible way, a way that we can all start to apply to our day-to-day life. So, you know, I'm a busy mom and I'm a wife and I'm a nonprofit business leader, and we all have our own challenges and overcome those challenges, but it's all about really choosing the Ananda, you know, to be in that blissful life. And so one of the questions that came up, a big question that came up for a lot of us, is what is Anandam? What is Anandam? The path to Anandam is the path to what?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, because as it sounds Anandam, just by it is a music to the ears. As it sounds Anandam, bliss, blissful life. Path to Anandam is path to blissful life. And this is more, you can say it like a happiness, but it is more than happiness, because happiness, it has a also opposite word: sorrow, pains, miseries, etc. Anandam has no opposite word. It is the everlasting bliss within you. Once you develop it, nobody can snatch it from you. It is waterproof. It is storm proof. It is relationship proof. It is your financial problems proof. It is proof from all the external calamities and also all the factors. So this is something, this is an ocean of happiness, which the more you go deeper and deeper, the more you bring it out. There is no opposite word. In fact, in our Vedas, in Indian Vedas, it's a Sat Chit Ananda. Ultimate truth consciousness, ultimate reality of the consciousness, which is Ananda.
Yeah, and really, what would you say would be, hi Elizabeth, hi, I'm so glad you're here. So what would you say would be a really good way to practice Anandam in our day-to-day life? I know that it's a very powerful and incredible part of us, but how do we bring that's in us out into the world?
So before I answer that question, there is another point I want to bring it, that okay, Anandam is our true nature. Like I said before, love is our true nature, peace is our true nature, and Anandam is the source of all those natures. So Anandam is the nature of the consciousness, as okay, nature of love, as similar to peace. They're all nature of our consciousness. But Anandam goes deeper and deeper. For peace, you have to do something, because there could be a war, there could be many. That's why we have Peace Day, because there are many things we have to do it. Anandam is coming from within. And like love, we have to, love is within us, but it gets covered. Similarly, Anandam gets covered too. And here we have to, in order to practice, we have to undo several things. But what it covers is our complaining nature, blaming, judging other people. All this mental negativity blocks our Anandam, our true nature. And also, if we have any physical problems, then it also blocks our true nature, Anandam. It's just like we cannot go deeper and deeper into ocean. So we have to make sure that we are aware of it, that what are our limitations? Is that my physical health? Is that my emotional health? Is that my mental blockage? Or certain things have happened to us while we were growing up. And we cannot ignore that. All those old baggages we are carrying with ourselves, they are blocking our ocean, our Anandam. So in order to know what to practice, before that we have to ask our question, where am I in the status of Anandam? Am I happy? And if I'm not happy, what are those elements which are stealing, which are robbing my Anandam? I cannot overemphasize. I've been saying almost every day, please Be prepared. Make a list of all of your blockages. And when you make the list, you will be more aware of it, that what you need to practice on, because we all have different issues. Some people have a different issues. Some people have emotional issues. So what are those issues we are dealing with? So your issue might be different, and another person's different might be different. So if we make a list of it, then we are more aware of it, that what we need to work on it and what we need to practice on it. So
yeah, I find that one of my barriers that that can keep me away is, and I'm really being more conscious of it. I'm bringing it into the consciousness. Is one of the barriers is my worries, my fears for my family. So, and I know that that doesn't add to any of the help in the world. And so I know that when we worry, we're actually visualizing what we don't want to happen. And so I'm bringing consciousness into those barriers. But what are some of the other barriers that people face?
Many people have a problem with thoughts. They think negatively. Like fear is a negative thought. Worry is a negative thought. So number one problem is our thought process. We focus on the things which we do not have. The focus on the things which might not even happen. Think about how many things we worry about it, or you might have worried about it. Good example.
And never happened.
And it might not even happen. Your grandma.
Right.
She was almost gone.
I
You
know.
were just looking for what time the message is going to come. And look now. You send the positive energy to her.
She took 4 steps. She took 4 steps all by herself. She's 97 years old, and we were told to prepare because she was going to be leaving her physical body. And so I found peace and I found acceptance in that. And amazingly, she miraculously rallied up and opened up her eyes and said, "I'm still here."
So this is a good example. Good example of it.
97 years old. She's 97 years old, and she, you know, she's pure Anandam. I mean, she is pure Anandam. She really has been such an amazing role model in my life to help me remember and always remember that I deserve a beautiful life. We all deserve a beautiful life. That's our birthright. And so, you know, when you really believe that, then Anandam just becomes your true nature, right? That's right. Your true nature.
So this is such a beautiful example that if you thought about more about her good health and walking around and all that, our thoughts have such a strong messages that we send our messages from our 6th chakra to the cosmos, and we create the life we want to. We create the situations around what we want to. So worrying and fear brings more negativity into our system, and when it brings more negativity, those negative things start happening. At the same time, if we start thinking about positively, and the positiveness could have been that she might have left and she might have been free from her body, the painful body, etc. But you have no control on it.
Absolutely.
Almighty had the control on it. So just think about the best for her. And then other thing is, when we get really over with the fear, we should have a faith in Almighty that whatever He does, we should have a faith in His divine power and in His divine play. And everything is perfect in the cosmos. God knows, Almighty knows what needs to be done. So our job is to pray and think positively. So Anandam in thinking. That's the number one way to practice it. The second way, and the second people also, speech is a major problem. People speak without being aware of what they are saying. Because
Yeah.
whatever we think, that thought goes into our subconscious mind and automatically it comes out of our mouth. So if
Right.
we have a Anandam in thoughts, it will be Anandam in speech. And whatever we think, we end up doing the similar actions. Like if I'm thinking about cooking the dinner, I will end up in the kitchen cooking dinner, right? If I'm thinking about giving this presentation and talking to all of you and creating the blissful together, then I'm doing this. So whatever thoughts we do, think about, whatever thoughts we put here, they come into our speech and they come into our hands. So we have to pay attention to what we think, what we speak, and what we do. And also, so Anandam in thinking, Anandam in speaking, Anandam in action. And also, when I look at the things, how do I look at people? With love and compassion? Or am I just body screening them, that what they're wearing or how they're standing and how they're talking, or I'm start kind of analyzing them and start in my mind kind of judging them? Or am I just enjoying their presence? Because every person is a divine love, the presence of divinity. It is a proof of divinity in the universe. So when I meet another person, I should look at the good things in them. And then also, Anandam in listening. That has become such a major problem, because many times we all have a habit, unless we are paying a conscious effort, when we hear somebody, we are already in our mind start preparing the response, that what that person has said, how I'm going to respond to this person, rather than understanding what that person is trying to say. And so hear the other person for understanding their messages. And once we do that, like, we start hearing our own inner voice, which is the divine voice. And sometimes that divine voice comes from other people's mouth. So we have to really pay attention to it, what other people are saying. So
absolutely. How do we do that?
Again,
How
Anandam
do we do that? Like, how do we do that mindfully? How do we live a mindful approach? Like, well, how do we do that with the Anandam and live in Anandam? How do we do that?
Okay, I'm going to read you a poem, which is
oh, beautiful,
from my book. Oh, it's too much shine, you might not be able to see it, but it is my book, My Question and God's Answers on Bhagavad Gita.
Beautiful.
And the Bhagavad
I love
Gita,
that book.
It is the guide to eternal happiness, peace, Anandam. So very first poem is, O divine being, have Anandam in thoughts, speech, seeing, Anandam in action, listening, communication, Anandam in relationship. So when we have a relationship, we should send a positive vibration rather than judging and criticizing another person. Seva. Seva is a selfless service. Whatever work we do, like on going to serving the pet houses, serving to homeless places, serving to senior citizens places, or temples, or churches, we should enjoy that rather than taking as an assignment. And whatever we are studying, I know when I used to study in college, I used to have a lot of stress. I did not know I should be bringing the Anandam in studying and learning a lesson. And Anandam in eating. When we eat, we should eat with love and compassion, with prayers, and thank Almighty for bringing the food for us on the table and giving our hands where we can lift our food and put it in our mouth and have a proper digestive system to digest it, and have a proper body to just go and buy a grocery and make money and all that. So we should have a gratitude for that. And also, this is my favorite one, Anandam in brushing teeth. Because first thing in the morning, I brush my teeth and I just want to feel Anandam on every tooth of mine. So I am polishing and cleansing my teeth with Anandam and polishing with Anandam. And of course, sometimes we cry. We all can relate to it. And whatever the cry is, feel the Anandam, though it might not feel, but we all have experience. After crying, we feel relaxed, we feel relief. And so try to, whenever we have some issues, our tears come, let it be. We are human beings. So feel the Anandam in crying as well. And of course, singing. Live in Anandam consciousness. So everything we do, we must do it with the consciousness of Anandam, means joy. When we do it with joy, with happiness, it's not that I have to do it because I am obligated to do it. I am fortunate to get that opportunity. If I have to put the garbage out on Sunday evening, I used to grumble about it, being very honest. And later on, I learned, oh my God, so thankful to God for giving me a good health, that I could go and put the garbage out. So now even my husband asked me, I said, no, don't worry about it. I will go and do it. And before, whenever he asked me, I said, thank God he finally asked. See how the same thinking. So
I had that same thing about washing dishes. I was getting so frustrated because nobody was washing their dishes, and I was like throwing little tiny fits around the house, you know, and nobody really got what I was upset about because I didn't say what I would like them to do. And then I was reading a book, and it said, you know, you can bring enthusiasm, you can bring acceptance, enthusiasm, and excitement into your, you know, into your projects and the things that are your daily tasks. So what I did was I got myself a little hummingbird feeder, and I hung it outside where I washed the dishes so I could see the beautiful little hummingbirds. And I got some nice organic lavender soap so that when I was washing the dishes, I was enjoying the little lavender soap, and I was washing the dishes, and I was watching the beautiful hummingbirds. And that's Anandam, right? That was me practicing Anandam.
So it all starts in our mind.
Yeah.
So mind is
all starts in our mind. Yeah.
So mind is responsible for both the miseries and freedom. So we have to make a commitment. Let's all
I love that.
Mind
is responsible. Right, I want to repeat that. I love that. The mind is responsible for all of our miseries and our
freedom.
Guys, that's it.
Freedom.
The mind is responsible for our miseries or our freedom. That is powerful. Thank you, Satya. I'm going to write that down as soon as we finish the show. I'm putting that on my refrigerator.
So please,
powerful.
Let's make a commitment right now. Let's all raise our hands and make a commitment that from now on, I'm going to live in Anandam consciousness, and I believe in myself that I am Anandam, I am love, I am peace. It is my true nature, and it is in my DNA, it is in my genes, and I should not pollute my system with the external factors of gossiping, listening to gossip, criticizing people, and also thinking negative. And pray to God that God, please, Almighty, please give me enough strength so I can use my hands for doing the righteous work, and also helping and doing the seva, the service to others. So only one step to attain the ultimate bliss in life, which will reflect automatically in more abundance in your life. You will feel more healthy. You will feel more happy. In fact, study shows that people who are more happy and more live in Anandam and have more positive thoughts and more feeling more blissful, those are the people are the more abundant, not just have an abundance in the health, but they have the prosperity, which is a connotation with the money, with the name and fame. This comes automatically because we are sending the positive vibes to the cosmos, and cosmos is so graceful, returns it back to us, and we can't even hold it in our hands anymore when it starts showering on us. So therefore, the only one thing to do, how to practice anything and everything to do. Live in the consciousness of Anandam and remember, I am Anandam and I am the creator of my abundance. I am the creator of my peace. I'm the creator of my good relationships and fill my heart with love and compassion. So today's mantra is I am Anandam. So let's have a 10-minute meditation and then we want to end with your beautiful song. So let's all sit straight, very comfortably, as long as you are not driving and operating the machinery. Close your eyes very gently. Take a deep breath. We will take 3 deep breaths all the way down to our stomach. Inhale, hold it, exhale, inhale, hold it, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now breathe normally. And with every breath, smile. So when you inhale, smile. When you exhale, smile. You don't have to say it louder. You can say it quietly or louder, depending whatever you prefer. Smile. Smile. And now breathe normally. And now with every inhalation, say relax. You can say it silently or you could say it loudly. And feel that all the concerns of the day, all the worries of the day, all the fears of the day are dissolving. And feel the relaxation in your body. And now, with each breath, say Anandam. Hold the Anandam in and then exhale the Anandam. So Anandam in, Anandam out. So when we are holding the Anandam, Anandam is in, And we exhale Anandam. Anandam is expanding to the universe. So Anandam in means Anandam is approaching me. The divine love is approaching me. The universal power is approaching me. So Anandam in. Anandam out. Feel that entire body, every part of the body, lungs, heart, stomach, thighs, legs, toes, back, all the vertebrae in the spine, our neck, our entire face, jaws, teeth, ears, eyes, forehead, entire head region is enriched with Anandam energy. Every cell of the body, every cell of my DNA, my genes, nucleotides, atoms, electrons, protons, empty spaces, every part of my body is filled with Anandam. Feel the relaxation, that Anandamay pure healing energy is dissolving all the toxins in our body. Any fear, any worries which we might be holding on to are dissolving. Any doubts, grudges, resentments, any guilt, all is dissolving. Any painful memories are dissolving. The ocean of Anandam is flowing, enriching every part of our body. Feel that all the negativity in life, any fear, worries, concerns, guilts, pains, miseries are all put in a one balloon. And now balloon is filled with Anandam light, Anandam pure energy, like a helium. And let the string of that helium go. Let it go. Feel the lightness, the freedom. The pure Anandam in the body, which you might be seeing in the form of light, maybe some tickling sensation. Whatever you are experiencing is perfectly all right. Just feel how your face starts smiling. And now send this powerful Anandamai Shakti, the energy filled with Anandam, to your loved ones, to everyone in the universe, especially to those people where you might have some difficulties to communicate, or have some hard feeling, or you had some painful experiences with them which might have hurt our ego, our feelings. Send this Anandamai powerful energy, healing energy to them. And send it to the people who need the most, who have never experienced any happiness in their life, who have not experienced any love in their life, and they are lost in this cosmos. They do not experience anything other than hurt and hurting others. Send this Anandam energy to those people whose childhood was snatched and they were given the guns in their hands, not the toys to play, and they develop the hatred in their life and made those guns as their toys and made the people those targets. Send the love, compassion, and Anandam to those people are really suffering with lack of Anandam and love and peace. They are lost. So pray to Almighty that make me an instrument, make me a messenger to cultivate this energy and send it to the cosmos. As a study shows that any one of us cultivate this energy, which is equal to almost million people's energy. So it is going to nullify the negativity in millions of peoples. So let's all together cultivate this energy and continue to cultivate at home and send this energy to the universe and pray to God that may God bless all of us with blissfulness and give us enough strength to practice Anandam, and give us the wisdom to practice Anandam, and give us strength that any time we might get sidetracked, please bring us back and grace us, shower us with pure Anandam energy, because we are same as the universe, as Almighty. Almighty is Satchit Ananda and we are Anandam. So we are one. So let's pray for that oneness. So thank you very much for joining. Let's bring all the energy back. Look at the beautiful sound from one of the plane going on top of here, which is proving that how much energy we have created together. This beautiful sound. So let's centralize ourselves, ground ourselves back wherever we are sitting. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Peace for my body, peace for my mind, and peace for the universe. Now, let's rub our hands, put it on our head, and massage our face and our body, because our hands have such a powerful Anandamay healing Shakti. So, if you are home, you can continue to rub your hands and continue to massage and heal your area of the body which need more attention, and open your eyes very gently. And the today's tip is that before going to bed, remind yourself, I am Anandam, and take one thing at a time. For example, today I'm going to put Anandam in my thoughts, and just observe yourself, that what happens to your thoughts, how you think, how you eat, how you hear. Just pay attention. Live in the consciousness of Anandam. In other words, live in the mindfulness of Anandam. So, thank you very much. And now,
thank you very.
there is a beautiful song.
I'm kind of choked up. It was very emotional.
So here's the beautiful song.
Thank you so much. That was so beautiful. It really touched my heart. And honestly, I was seeing the most beautiful colors and really feeling that Anandam for all the people who are suffering and all the people who are in fear right now, so that we can be the counterbalance to that energy and be the Anandam that the world needs, right?
Yeah.
So interestingly enough, this song is actually called We Are One Song, which means we are the universe. Uni is one and verse is song. It's actually, it was written in Sanskrit. There's Sanskrit mantras, and these mantras are sound vibrations, and I translated them into English, and I actually sing this song with the children because I teach yoga to children, 6 to 12-year-olds. So imagine a whole room full of beautiful little children singing this song. It's amazing, and they do yoga while they're bhakti yoga while they are learning the song. So they do beautiful movements to bring that energy up, and they learn this mindfulness, and I'm so grateful, so incredibly grateful. This was an amazing class. So I hope that everyone who's here just remembers. So aham prema means I am love. Twa'am prema means you are love. And va'am prema means we are love. And va'am gita means we are one song. So please sing along if you'd like. If you would like to just feel the vibration, and you can just bring the energy in as a mindful music that awakens your heart, and remember, it helps you remember who you are, because it's I am love, I am peace, I am Anandam. And when you start to see that that is what it's all about, this song, you can use this as your daily practice. You can start your day with this beautiful song, and you can share it with your children, with your grandchildren. You can share it with your spouse. You can share it with your neighbors. As you're walking down the street, you can be singing it to yourself. So I'm so honored and grateful to share this with all of you. And thank you, Satya, for creating this beautiful space for all of us. I'm so grateful. Aham Prema, I am only love. Twam Prema, you are only love. Vam Prema, we are only love. Vam Gita, we are all one song. And as we go through our day, we take the time to say Aham Prema, Swam Prema, Vam Prema, Vam Gita, Aham Shanti, I am only peace. Twam Shanti, you are only peace. Vam Shanti, we are only peace. Vam Gita, we are all one song. And as we go through our day, we take the time to say Aham Shanti, Twam Shanti, Vam Shanti, Vam Gita, Aham Nanda, I am only bliss. Twam Ananda, you are only bliss. Vam Nanda, we are only bliss. Vam Gita, we are all one song. Sing along. And as we go through our day, we take the time to say Aham Ananda, Twam Ananda, Vam Ananda, Vam Gita. This is really easy, so sing this part. We are one song. We are all one song.
Namaste.
We are one song. So let's get along. We are one song. So let's sing this song. We are one song. We are one song. We are one song. So think about that as you remember this lesson, that song can be a practice and it can help you bring yourself back to the moment. I really believe that Krishna gave me that song. I really believe that the Lord Krishna gave me that song and then helped me translate it and then brought me right to Satya so that we could bring this to the masses. I believe that with all my heart and soul. And I know that this song is a song that is universal, and that music, and it doesn't matter what we look like on the outside, doesn't matter the language that we speak. When we speak from our heart and we speak with peace and love and Anandam, then we are speaking the universal language. And it doesn't matter what that language looks like. It doesn't matter if you have blonde hair or brown hair or blue eyes or black eyes or green eyes. It's the love and the peace and the Anandam that is in us that shines out. and music is a way that connects us. So I really feel that, and I love your take on that too, Satya. I really feel that Krishna has given this as a gift of bhakti yoga for me. And I'm bringing this to the children, and I'm really teaching them about bhakti yoga. Could you go a little deeper into what that actually is?
Actually, I would love to do that, but we are running out of time. So in the next session, I will cover
Oh,
it.
perfect.
But I really want to thank you, the audience, and just want to tell them that tomorrow, please come. And at the same time, we will be here at 5 o'clock. So if you have any questions, please log on to my website. Let me see if I can have those papers here. I thought I did. I have my papers here. Yes. So you can log on to my, you can send me the information, satya@pathtoanandam.org, or you can actually log on to my website, or you can actually, I think you can see it. And you can also go to my Facebook pages, and also you can subscribe to our YouTube pages, because we are posting all the comments and all the videos the same evening on YouTube. And also I would request you to also like my another page, which is Path to Anandam on Facebook. So from now on, from next program, after these 21 days, the following program, we will be broadcasting from Anandam site. So if you like it, then you will be able to join us. Otherwise, you won't be. So please go and like our Path to Anandam page. And I think Karen is going to type it right there, so you can just look at it. But it is right there on my SatyaKalra Facebook page. So thank you very much, and looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. And namaste, and may God bless all of us, and with His grace and with His bliss and Anandam. So Om Anandam. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.